it's Tami here from stampwithtami.com, and welcome to our Tuesday online stamping class. We are going to be working with Stampin' Up's watercolor pencils today. I'm very excited. We're going to do some basic watercoloring today, and these are so fun to play with. They're so easy to work with. I think you're absolutely going to love them. If you don't already own a set, these are a staple. Great way to add some color to your projects. Welcome aboard, everybody. It's great to see you guys. Wow, I love you guys are like right on the ball. I was watching some of your comments in the weight room right before the live broadcast started, and I was cracking up. And I love seeing the weather. I know Sandy just said it was stormy, and somebody else said it was sunny where she is. And I have to tell you, I'm in Massachusetts, right outside of Boston, and it is hot. It is so hot today. Ever since Sunday, we've been in a little bit of a heat wave. And whoo, we wanted summer, we got it. It's here. I'm not complaining. I really am not complaining. So while you guys are popping on, we'll give you some of the updates on what's happening in Stampin' Up world. My grab bag special, for those of you who are in love with the new catalog, who want everything in the new catalog, but maybe you have a budget, maybe you can't afford to buy it all at once. You know who I'm talking about. I know there's a few of you out here that have this issue, myself included. So I have a VIP online club, and the online club is an ordering club, and you're able to purchase things in smaller increments, but you're also able to, you get free stamps in it. I do free drawings every month. I have a complete website filled with special exclusive videos just for Stamp Club members. So there's ideas that I post 3 new videos every month, and I post about 20 to 30 new card tutorials with written instructions. Everything has written instructions on the VIP club site. And it's just for the VIP club members that are in it and my Stamp It Demonstrator group. So it's a fantastic place to get ideas. So and it's also, you get free catalogs when you're in it. So if you need a catalog, that's one way to get it. And I also have information on how to get the catalog on my blog if you're not in the club yet. So just wanted to point out, I have the grab bag special going till the end of the month. So it's just an added perk when you join, on top of everything else that you get a free grab bag gift from me when you join the club. So information for that is on my blog. Along with this video, I always have a resource page on my blog with all the information that I'm talking about today and all the information on the project, including a free PDF, which you're going to be able to download. Excuse me. Sorry. I create these for you with pictures of the project. It's got the dimensions and all of the supplies that we're using today to help make it easy for you guys to follow along. And if you don't have the projects and you are planning on getting them later, you can download this, and then you can either just use the QR code or type in the URL code, and it'll bring you right to this video that we're making right now. You guys can actually be a part of this online class because we're live. Love it when we're live. And I love it when you guys are sharing. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thanks for being right on there. So I'll talk about the sharing thing too, because I have an extra bonus for you when you share, or an extra chance at something that I think is pretty stinking cool. So that's a great segue into the prize drawings for today's online class, because whenever we're live, there's always free stuff, right guys? I love to have fun with you guys. So here are the prizes that I'm giving away today, or with today's episode. These 3, this is the April A Sarah Thing Paper Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, everybody's going crazy looking for these because they sold out so fast. It's a paper crafting kit. There's more information on that on my blog. I'm giving that away live on this show at the end of the episode. And I'm giving away the now retired Hostess Time of Year stamp set and a brand new package of bows in the all new in colors. You can win any of these. Simply leave a comment right now on this live broadcast. If you are on Facebook Live, and how you know it's live is there's a little red box. Let me show you. I'm going to stick my phone in here. See that little red box that says live? That means we're live right now. If you see that at the top of this video, it means we're live. Leave a comment. You're going to be entered to win one of these live drawings. If you weren't able to catch the live, I have a drawing for you. Now, this is what I call the after live drawing. It's for anybody who missed the live for whatever reason. I know sometimes you have to work, pick up the kids. You know, stuff happens, life happens, I get it. So I have a special drawing for you guys. You enter it the same way, by leaving a comment. Now, this is also for people who are on the live right now, but maybe you didn't win one of these 3 things. And It's also for you YouTubers who are watching this later. So after the live, I upload the video into YouTube. And so that those of you who don't have Facebook, and I try to accommodate everybody. I try to have prizes for those who are live, those who aren't live. I try to make sure it's on Facebook and on YouTube in case you're not on either, or, you know, not on one or the other, because everybody has their own thing. So trying to make it there for everybody. So anyways, the bonus about the after live drawing, for those, the pack, that's an entire pack of In Color ribbons. I'm giving all 5 of those away. So the bonus about the after live drawing is if you share this broadcast on Facebook, as a lot of you already did, and I love you for it. I love you so much. I love sharing all of my projects with you guys, and I love when you share the sharing. Is that a thing? We're going to share the sharing. So if you share the broadcast on Facebook, and it doesn't matter if you're sharing it from YouTube or from Facebook onto your Facebook, and type on my main video here, either on YouTube or Facebook, that you shared it with a D, because I do search on that specific word. Then I will enter you a second time into the after live drawing. So you have 2 chances to win that. And I will announce the winner of the after live on July 3rd. So those ribbons, you can be watching this video anytime between now and July 3rd. Leave a comment and be entered to win, and share this broadcast between now and then and be entered to win. So just added little bonuses there. So I'm pretty excited to be watercoloring today, because I really love these watercolor pencils. Again, this is a really basic technique that I'm showing you, and I'm going to show you a really cool trick I learned from my friend Billie Moan on how to make a frame border around the card. You're going to die when you see how easy this is. It really is easy. All right, so let's pop down on the table and do some stamping. Are you guys ready for that? Because I am. I love stamping. I actually took this weekend off to spend some time with the kids, and it's so funny because I work a lot over the weekend. Most weekends, you know, I like to keep things going, and I love to stamp. Anyways, I took some time off because it was so nice out. I wanted to spend some time out with the kids. And so come yesterday, I was like really kind of having a little, I was having a little withdrawal from my stamps. Does that ever happen to you guys? You're like, oh my gosh, I haven't been playing in the craft room. I need to go do something. So I'm really glad to be back at it. So this is the set of cards that I made. I'm just going to show you one of them, but they all get made the same way. I use the watercolor pencils, and all of these cards are exactly the same. I just use different color pencils to color them. So this one was the Real Red here. This one was the Melon Mambo, was the middle one. And the last one was the Pacific Point here for the blue. I know. Do roses come in blue? Are there blue roses, or is that just something that they dye? I don't know, but I just thought it was stunning. I loved the color of it, the Pacific Point on the rose. So whether that's realistic or not, I don't care. It looks pretty, and that's all I care about. All right, so we're going to start with our stamping, and the stamp sets that I'm using today are the Birthday Blooms, which is a carryover set from the old catalog, and the brand new Graceful Garden stamp set. This just came out a couple weeks ago in the new catalog on June 1st. Again, the measurements are here on the PDF. Click on the link of this video description and you'll be able to download this for free. And I have all the supplies that I'm using on there too, so the stamp sets are listed. Just saves you some writing. So, I'm a big fan of flowers and roses, and I'm using crumb cake for the paper here. Is it bugging anybody else that the background wasn't straight? There, I fixed it. I hope I fixed it. That's a thing. That's a total thing. Oh, thank you. Terry says yes, there are blue roses. That is real. Okay, so I'm just putting a little scrap paper underneath here, and I'm taking some basic black ink. Okay. And I'm going to start with the big, huge rose. I'm going to ink that up in the basic black. And I'm intentionally stamping it off the edge here on the bottom left-hand corner. So we've got that. It's just beautiful, isn't it? It's a stunning, stunning stamp. And then I'm going to take these littler roses, and we're going to stamp a couple of those randomly. Again, I'm intentionally stamping them off the edge of the card, 2 around that rose, and then 1 in the upper right-hand corner. So that's our rose images. Okay, so before you could do the border at any point. I'm going to color first and then do our border. All right. Sherry's asking, how do you add glitter to a card and make it stick? If you use the Wink of Stella pen, you don't need to do anything. You just like a glitter brush. That's my fave so far. That's one of my go-tos. All right, so what do you think on colors of this one? Let's make it red. Let's go red. I don't know why. So I'm going to, I think that one, I don't know. I like the blue one too, but I'm going to go red. So I'm taking the old olive and the real red pencils for this. Out of the beautiful thing about these watercolor pencils is you have all of these colors. So, you know, like if you watercolor with ink pads, you actually need to have all the different colors of ink pads that you're watercoloring with. But these pencils are such a great deal. And they're, you know, all of these in one pack. And they're available in my online store. So all you need to do is color in your rows. And you don't even have to be all that fancy about your coloring for this particular card. Now, again, this is just a basic this is actually more of a, we're blending the pencil, the watercolor pencil on this one. So let me zoom in just a hair so you can, I'm going to put it on there fairly dark. Now, the one thing that I noticed about the watercolor pencils, I love how smooth they are, how nicely they blend, but they do need to be sharpened often. And you will need a pencil sharpener. It seems to me like Stampin' Up overlooked that when they took we used to have a pencil sharpener back in the olden days, and they took it out, and I think they need to bring it back. So I think we need to tell them, put that in the sandbox. We need to bring that back. So the stems and the leaves, I'm going to color with the old olive, and you'll notice when I'm coloring here, I'm kind of messy. I'm kind of messy. It's a watercoloring too, you have permission to go outside the lines. So if you want to even go outside the lines a little bit, that's okay. There are no rules, and it's beautiful. So you can see this is how I'm starting. I'm going to color in all the images like that, and you're going to love this part, through the magic of Facebook Live. Ta-da! Amazing how fast I did that. Kelly says white would be pretty too, highlighting the edge. Stay tuned, Kelly. I'm going to do something a little bit different with that on this card. All right, so this I did it a little bit for you there so that you know, so you, I mean, I think coloring to me is one of my favorite things. It's a little therapeutic and I like doing it. But I don't know if you guys wanted to sit through the whole card while I did it. Maybe you did. I could tell you all about my son that graduated high school last weekend. This week right now actually, he is in college and orientation. So we spent the day there yesterday. He spent the night, and I'm going back up there right after this to bring him home. So it's been an exciting couple of weeks here in my house. And while I'm gabbing away, I have taken a blender pen here. This is a Stampin' Up blender pen. It's double tipped. Both tips are exactly the same. It doesn't matter which one you use. It's actually a clear liquid that's in it. And so all you need to do is take and blend that beautiful color that we put on this rose, blend it in, and I'm wiping it off thinking I'm going to switch colors, but you don't really need to wipe it off in between until you switch colors. You can use the exact same tip on either one of these colors, and all you need to do is clean it off in between. So wipe all the color off of the tip when you switch your colors. So I'm going to blend this all in. Oh, Nancy, I'm so glad you love the classes. Thank you. That's very sweet. I love doing them. I love doing this with you guys. It's so much more fun to do them live. Plus, you guys get to ask, you can ask questions. Faith is asking about embossing paste, and yes, it's on my next order. I haven't actually gotten it yet. There were so many things I went way over my budget. Which is why I'm a demonstrator. You guys, I know it's so funny because I am a demonstrator full-time. I do this, this is my job. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm a single mom of 2 boys and have been for 7 years. I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for 13, and I've supported my entire household on stamps and having fun like this for the last 7 years. My boys, this is what feeds us. And I love it. I love doing it. I love crafting. I love the therapy. I missed it this weekend when I was off. So anyways, I am on a little bit of a budget when it comes to buying stamps. Maybe some of you can relate. And that's why I started the VIP club for my customers, so that they could also, they have to budget like me. I mean, my budget might be a little bit bigger since this is what I do for a living, but I still have to budget. And where I was going with that is I could only get so many new stamps, so the embossing paste had to wait for the second order. So stay tuned. Embossing paste is new in the new catalog, and I will be playing with it very soon. I'm intentionally going outside the lines on that leaf because I can. It's a watercolor. You have no rules here. Don't feel like you have to, you know, like stay inside the lines. Have fun with this. It's beautiful. So this is it. That's it. That's all there is. Oh, thank you, Mary. That was a very sweet thing to say. She says, I can tell you love what you do. I do. And I love you guys. It wouldn't be any fun without you. So our roses all blended. The colors all blended. It's stunning. I just think it is totally stunning. And Kelly had mentioned adding some white. So instead of adding white with the watercolor pencil, which you can do, you absolutely can do, I'm actually adding it with the Stampin' Up chalk marker. And I just put a couple little dabs here, just very subtle, in the center of these smaller roses, and a couple little dabs just very lightly, and maybe a couple little streaks here on the side. And it definitely would have stood out more if I had let this dry, but you can still get the idea here. And I'm going to actually add just a little touch down here on the leaves. And it's just enough to make this pop off the page. There you go. That's the chalk marker just totally brings it to life. Completely just jumps off the page. I mean, it was beautiful before, and now it is just completely stunning. Completely stunning. Okay, so I had originally seen this project. My friend Billie Moan had made something. It was a different stamp set, a different project. But she had taken a little piece of clear window sheet. And it just occurred to me that I did not put the dimensions of the window sheet on the PDF. So I'm going to tell them to you now, and I'll make sure I put them on the blog post. This window sheet is a 5" by 3.5, and I apologize for not putting this on here, but I'll update the blog post on it. Window sheet is 5" by 3 3/4. If I said 3.5, I'm sorry. So 5" by 3 3/4 on that window sheet. We're just going to line that up here. And then I'm taking the, it's the basic black Stampin' Right marker. And the Stampin' Right markers have 2 ends. And if you didn't know this, you can identify them on the outside by these 2 markings. This is the brush tip end here, which you would use if you were coloring in. And this here is the fine tip end. Where are you going to use the fine tip end today? So we'll just put that little cap to snug that on here. All right, so if you thought the first part was really cool, prepare to be wowed. This is the simplest wow I think ever. So I'm going to start at the edge of this rose, and I'm just going to use this window sheet as a guide. And I'm just going to jump over any pieces, any pieces of that rose, so it looks like the rose is popping out of the frame. So I'm just going to hop over any of the image that's there. And then go all the way down on this side. And then here comes. We have a frame. A perfect frame, right? Awesome. So easy. So easy. These are window sheets. They're in my online store. Just, I mean, it was just cut to a 5 by 3 3/4. I apologize for not putting that on the PDF with the measurements. And lastly, this is these are the little dot stamp. This is from the Birthday Blooms. This just adds a little pizzazz to this card. I'm going to take that basic black again, and we're just going to dot just kind of randomly wherever you really feel like it needs a little spunk. And then our image is complete. So here we go. Here's our image up close. This is what it looks like. And then to attach it to the card, just some simple snail adhesive. So this is a beautiful, beautiful card. And I don't know if you noticed this, but we didn't use a heck of a lot of stuff here. We've got a black ink pad and a black marker and the watercolor pencils and a blender pen and the chalk marker. I mean, just a great card if you don't have a lot of supplies. The words were stamped from the same stamp set, the Graceful Garden stamp set here. They're the I Adore You, which can be used for several different occasions. It could be an anniversary, it could be a birthday, even a thank you. So I'm just putting some snail adhesive double-sided tape on the back. And that attaches it to our card base, which is Whisper White today. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And that is our set. So these were just done. This one was done in the Melon Mambo and the Pacific Point, but they were all exactly the same. Quick, easy, beautiful, stunning cards. Yes. Yep. And literally, Sherilyn, that's true. We just made it that quickly. That's how fast it, I mean, you could have a whole bunch of these on hand and you could actually leave the words off it and just add the words when the occasion comes up, just to have a bunch of the whole set of it ready for you. All right. So that's our class. That was that was fast, right? I probably should have stamped slower. So what we have now is a giveaway. Who's ready for some free stamps? So you guys, all you have to do is leave a comment here. I'll give you 1 more minute to leave a comment. We're going to pop on over to our giveaway site. And so if you're on the live, leave a comment now and you'll be entered to win. And if you share it, you'll be entered a second time to win the after live drawing. So just popping over to our giveaway site right now, and the giveaways I have today, we're going to start with the April Paper Pumpkin Kit. So the April Paper Pumpkin Kit will be the first giveaway. That's the Acera thing, the Paper Pumpkin Kit. And that one is going to go to, let's see, I'll make sure we get the right one here. Here it comes. Ready? First winner coming right now. Angela, glad you found me. Yay! Well, if you missed half the video, don't worry. You can go back and see the beginning of the video. Right after it ends, it will start. It will come right back and you can see the entire thing. All right, you guys, ready for the winner? It is Sherilyn Penny Hendrick. Congratulations, Sherilyn. So she's won the April Paper Pumpkin Kit. The next one is the now retired Time of Your Hostess set. This was a very hard stamp set to get because you had to either be a hostess of a workshop or stamp club. You could get it in my stamp club, or you could get it when you redeem frequent buyer points from me. You can redeem them for hostess sets. But you couldn't just buy it. So that makes them kind of hard to get unless you are a customer of mine. Or if you like to place big orders, or if you have workshops or whatever. Anyways, it's rare. It's rare and it's now discontinued. So that makes it even better. It's an awesome set. We have used this in the past. You can find ideas on my blog. So the winner of this one is, wait for it. Pat Johnson Morgan. Congratulations, Pat. So make sure, Sherilyn and Pat, that you fill out the prize claim form when you get to on my blog. There's a link above in this video. And the last winner I have is for the bows. These are the in color bows. These bows just came out, all the in colors, same. They're going to match that ribbon that I'm going to give away on July 3rd. So they're beautiful and they're pre-tied and they stick. They have little glue dots already on them. Does it get any better than that? It's awesome. So the winner of the in color bows is Kathy Peterson. Congratulations, Kathy. Now, don't fret. If you have not won yet, that does not mean that you won't win. The after live drawing is for anybody who didn't win just now in the live, and for those of you who are watching this later and weren't able to watch it live, and it is quite the set. This is the entire set of 5 brand new in color collection ribbons. I will draw the winner on July 3rd. All you need to do to enter is leave a comment right here. And if you share this broadcast, oh, sorry. I'm glad that didn't end that phone call. If you share this broadcast, then I will enter you a second time. All right. Thanks for joining me today. We will see you back here next Tuesday for sure. I might have a surprise online class later this week if I can squeak it in. So you'll have to stay tuned to my Facebook page for that. Surprise! Here I am. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me today.